In this video, we're going to show you how to properly exclude addresses from the ECF matrix. So when you want to exclude more than just one address or two addresses, you can go grab your own matrix from ECF and properly exclude it. Let's begin on the ECF screen. You start by going to your main ECF login, and clicking on Reports or Utilities, depending on the version that you have. You'll turn up a screen that looks a lot like this. It'll say Creditor Mailing Matrix on it. Click that mailing matrix, and you're looking for a program that's in their CGI bin that's called credmatrixcase.pl. And that's going to give you all the addresses on that creditor matrix. We'll type in a case number. This is a case that I've already worked with today. So you type in your case number, and you can do it just the normal way, 10-40070, and it will automatically convert it for you. Click on Run Report. You want to make sure you've got the format set to 3 columns. Click on Run Report, and it will begin to generate the report for you. It will ask you if you want to view the labels. Click on Yes. And then up in your screen should appear a 3-column matrix. Now we can't really do anything with it here in the web page, so we've got to save it. So we click on the Save button, and we'll save it in our Documents folder. And we'll save it as index.pdf. Click on Save. I'm going to replace this one with the one I just worked on. Click on Yes, and now it's saved. So let's go ahead and open up that file, and we can do that by going either to our Adobe Acrobat program, open up that screen, and we'll get rid of this. That's what I was last working on. Click on File, Open, and you'll open up the file where you saved it. In this case, I saved it in my Documents folder, index.pdf. And here's the matrix that we just downloaded from the web. And you can see here at the top, the case number matches up, 10-40070. I pulled it from the Western District of Washington. And now what I want to do is exclude some of these addresses. So the first thing I do is find the addresses that I want to exclude. In this case, I'm going to take out the U.S. Bankruptcy Court. But note what happens when I highlight the address, it takes up all the lines. In order to highlight just one address in these columns, I use the Control key. And now, I use the Alt key. And now I can highlight just one address. So to highlight one address, use the Alt key or the Control key depending on your system. Now I want to cross out that address from the U.S. Bankruptcy Court. So I go up here to Tools, down to Comment and Markup, and I drag down to the Cross Out Text tool line. Once I have the Cross Out Text tool, I go back to the U.S. Bankruptcy Court, I press the Control key, and I highlight U.S. Bankruptcy Court. I release the mouse, and automatically it has excluded that address. So now I've excluded that one. I also want to exclude the U.S. trustee. I'll find him in the U's because this is all listed alphabetically. U.S. Bank, United States trustee. So again, I click on the Control key and I highlight United States trustee, and it's automatically crossed out. Now, to stop using the Cross Out Text tool, I come up here to the hand symbol, and now I've disabled the Cross Out Text tool. So I can move the screen around. If I just want to highlight text, I can click on the little cursor and arrow right there. And now I can highlight text in columns or just in single address lines. But if I want to have that cross-out text feature again, I'm going to go back up here to Tools, Comments and Markup, Cross-out Text tool. Let's scroll down here to my name. And we're going to take that one out by highlighting my name with the mouse and releasing. and now my address will be excluded. We'll also take a moment to look down here. All of these addresses right here do not need to be mailed to. That is because the preferred mailing address P above has been substituted for the addresses down below. This means that these creditors have told the bankruptcy court they wish to have all their mail sent to a specific address. So there's never any need to deal with these addresses down here, below this line. And that also extends to the addresses down here. These addresses have been bypassed because they are either duplicates or undeliverable. So these addresses here will never be mailed to. It is only the addresses above the preferred mailing address line that will receive notice when we process your mail. Now, this is the only way for us to exclude addresses. If you do any other method, such as whiting out the box or crossing over the text with a solid box, that won't work. You have to use the cross-out text tool, which you can find under the Tools, Comments and Markup, and the cross-out text tool. You can also put that cross-out text tool permanently into your toolbar by clicking on View and dragging down the toolbars and putting the Comments and Markup line in there. Okay, that does it for this edition. And now you can go ahead and do your own crossouts.